Our next topic is meter. And meter can be a challenging term with children, but we're just going to keep it really simple. We're not going to delve into time signatures too much and do things like that. We'll do that more with notation, but right now we'll just keep things really simple. Now there are two types of meters that I teach. Some people use three, and these are called simple meters. But the two that I like to spend most of my time on are called duple meter, which is a meter of two, and triple meter, which is a meter of three, obviously. Some people use quadruple meter or a meter of four, but to me that's just kind of a repetition of a meter of two. So here's what I usually do. Now, as you saw at the beginning of the video, meter is a division of the beat. So we're dividing the beats up into strong and weak portions. So in duple meter, we have a strong beat followed by a weak beat. Okay? So just starting out again simply with children, we can do some tapping or clapping. Probably the easiest thing to do with this to create a meter is to just go clap. And there we're making a strong beat and a weak beat and alternating them. So that would be a duple meter. And then for triple, we would have a strong beat and then two weak beats, so like this. And you can have the students count along with you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And emphasize that first beat, because most music in triple meter, the first beat is emphasized. Whereas with duple meter, it's just the first beat and then the weak beat, okay? All right, one of the things I like to do, and this works pretty well with young children, sometimes the younger ones struggle with a little bit, but I like to teach them how to conduct the music. And of course we can tap along, and we'll do a little bit of that in a second, but I think conducting really helps because it's something new to them. Most of us have clapped and tapped and done those things, but conducting is something that most children haven't done unless they're in 4th or 5th grade maybe. So I'm going to teach you the conducting patterns. First, the duple meter pattern, which is very simple, and we're going to try this with some music. And students really like to do this, and you can put on all sorts of different kinds of music and conduct it, and they enjoy doing that. So our duple meter pattern, we're going to raise our hand up, and you always start up because the first beat of the meter is always going down, has to go down. So in order to get back to that up position, our second beat or weak beat is going to be up. So basically a duple meter is just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes we'll swing out. I'm going to turn around here and show you so you don't have to mirror me, but I'm going down and I'm going to bounce out just a little bit and then up, and I bounce at the bottom. You'll see there's a place down here we call the ictus. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And I hit that ictus every time I create a beat. So I'm going down, up, down, up, down, up. And you don't need to worry about the children doing that, but for you to demonstrate properly, that's a good way to do it. Okay, I'm going to turn on some music just briefly, and we're going to conduct it. Two, ready, go. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. You can also do this. 1, 2, 1, 2. So there we have a very simple duple meter song. It's pretty fast. It's a faster tempo, and usually I like to start with a little bit slower tempo because kids have a hard time with that. Just keep in mind that when you're teaching them to conduct, the faster the music, the smaller the pattern. So instead of trying to go way down and way up, just small movements, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can go really fast if you're doing a small pattern. Okay, triple meter is going to look something like this. Again, we'll start up because beat 1 of the meter always goes down. So I'm going to go down. Now I'm going to go to the right out here. And basically, if I'm going to be going the same direction as you, it's going to be down this direction. So that's the way you would go. So down, out, up, down, out, up. Let me turn around and show you. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down to the right, up, down to the right, up. And that gets tricky. And this is one of the reasons why I just do triple meter and duple meter, because when you get into quadruple meter, then it's even harder with the conducting pattern. So for now, we'll just use those two because it needs to be simple. So let me turn on some music in triple meter, and we'll get that going. Okay, I'm going to start with my clap, pat, pat. Okay, again, that was a pretty fast triple meter. I'm not doing a very good job of finding easy songs right now, but that's a simple song. Most of the students have heard that song before, so they enjoy conducting that and listening to it. But hopefully you can tell the difference between that strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak pattern and that strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak, strong, weak, weak. Now, a lot of students have trouble recognizing the difference between a duple meter and a triple meter, but really, to me, the easiest way to differentiate is to just count to them. If you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it fits fine, it's probably duple. And if you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, obviously it's triple. Now, one of the challenges with meter is that we have compound meters also, like a meter of 6, and that's kind of a combination of duple and triple, and so depending on how fast you're giving the beat, it could be duple if it's going slow or triple if it's going fast. So be careful of that, but it's okay at this point to just teach duple and triple meter and to leave it at that.